Have you ever run into a problem like this? Well, if you have, this video is for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, the problem that we have apparently is a loud squeal whenever the engine is running. So that can be one of two things. Either I'm going to have a bad pulley, or I'm going to have a bad belt. Now, I do know that whenever I replace this engine, I did replace the belt itself. But if you want to know the condition of your belt, easy way to do it is, kind of turn it to the back side and look and see if you can see any cracks or any separation. A lot of times you can see along the leading edge of a belt if it's been rubbing up against something else, or if it's starting to fray. Also, check the belt tension. Check and see if it's loose. If it's loose, it means it's slipping on the pulley itself and causing it to squeal. Now, another thing that you can do is first, before you take it off the vehicle, because a lot of vehicles, they have a belt diagram somewhere along the front of the truck. A lot of times, or front of your vehicle, it'll have like a shroud or something. It's got a picture of how the belt is supposed to run around all the pulleys. My truck apparently doesn't seem to have that. So that's fine. Easy way to cheat that system is you take your phone or a camera and take a picture of how the belt is before you even touch the engine. You want to take a picture first so you can see how the belt is routed around all the pulleys. That's important. So let's say you're able to take that picture and you get the belt off. The moment you take the belt off, you want to bend it. Sorry, I need water. You want to take the belt, instead of the smooth side out, you want to flip it so the ribbed side is facing outward, and bend it outward and look to see if it starts to crack along the rib side. If you see cracks, it's time to change the belt. If you don't see any cracks, the belt's still good. So then we move on to the next thing, which, I've got plenty of experience in this, and I already knew what was wrong with it. In my case, it's going to be a pulley, and it is going to be my belt tensioner pulley, the one right here. So with that, I already knew that I was going to have issues with this, so I went ahead and pre-purchased one some time back. I was waiting for this one to just die, and it sounds like it has. So the component I'm going to be changing today is this. This is a belt tensioner pulley. What this does is it allows tension on the belt, of course, in the name, belt tensioner. It puts tension on the belt, which keeps tension and pressure on all of the pulleys through the engine. It's very, very important that the belt stays tight. But anyway, on this truck here, I'm going to be replacing this component here, the belt tensioner pulley, and the squealing that you're hearing down there is the bearings on the inside. The bearings are dry. The grease is pretty much gone, and there's no lubrication for the ball bearings on the inside. Like this one, you can't hear it. But that one there, if I were to spin it, you can probably hear some rattle, maybe a little bit of chatter. But as it's spinning really fast, it creates a high whine, a high squeal that you hear. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and change this out and get that squealing to stop, and then I get on with the rest of my errands I have to do today. Now, some engines, they have a fan shroud, and then they have a mechanical fan built onto the engine itself. This is your cooling fan for the engine. Now, some vehicles, they don't have this. They have electric fans. So the shroud would be here, but the fan itself, the electric fans, are actually mounted on the radiator, and they stick out maybe 4 inches away from the radiator, just depends. But electric fans, I really wish I had electric fans. They're usually mounted up here, and that would give you enough room to work. Now I have a mechanical fan, so I kind of have to move the blades in such a way, because there's usually like a gap. It's a mechanic's work gap for these fans. It gives you some space to work on the engine if need be. So like right here, I've got this gap here, so I can put a wrench in there, and I can get that that tensioner released and get everything off. Okay, so before I get started, let's do it with the flash. All right, now I feel safer. All right, so what I'm actually after is I need to disengage the tension on this. So you grab a ratchet, and you want to stick it without any sockets, no extensions. I mean, you can use an extension, and you want to stick it inside that hole there, and then you want to tighten it. Okay, you want to set it to tighten. So what you're doing is you're going to be torquing it down, which will pull this pulley away from the tension, and then the belt will become loose. You pop the belt off, and then this is free again. And then you reverse this. You keep it in the tension or in the tighten stage, where you can actually pull tension on it, put the belt back on, and then manually release it back onto the actual belt itself, and then pull it back out, and you're done. It's a no-brainer. It's super simple. So what I'm looking for down there is exactly what I'm doing here. Also, the bolt that goes in through the back of here, it will require, I believe this is a 15 millimeter socket to get that bolt off. So let me go ahead and get busy. Already taking the picture, so we're good. Yes, this is an older version. I can see multiple other holes. This is sometimes not easy. Take it off of the alternator first, because it's super simple. It's right on top. But then watch your fingers as you let it go, because it can come back and smash your hand up against just anything that's there, and your hand's in the way. You don't want to do that. That would suck so much. I've done that. Not fun. Now I'm trying to leave the belt on and try not to move it too much. That way I can do this work. Loosen. We're gonna try this. Come on. Gotcha. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. But it's just one bolt, guys. Just one. I wish I could use my electric ratchet, but due to small tight quarters under here, it's not possible for me. Because that ratchet I've got, it's got a large battery to it, a large handle, large battery. Which, by the way, if you have never gotten one or never invested in one, do it. You'll thank yourself later.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
So, let's see. This should pop right off. Come on. And can't screw this up, guys, because there's 2 notches it fits into. So, come on. Apparently it's a long bolt. All right. Oh yeah, it's got slack in it. Probably can't see. See that? I can move that pulley. Very, very little, but that's enough to make it squeal.
Hey, that's what she said.
Means the ball bearings inside are gone. All right, so let's swap our stuff out. This one here, there is no give, no play. Not like the other one. This is a very super simple swap out, guys. Super simple. Okay, and then we're gonna switch to Titan. No, it was already on. Yeah, I think we're good. This is where I wish I had my electric ratchet. It would make quick work of this. But no, I don't get that luxury.
Can't think of a better way to spend my Saturday than at work on this truck. Now be careful when you tighten that bolt. Try not to slip and cut yourself on a fan blade.
All right, and that's on there. Take the socket back off. Make sure all the belts are ran where they're supposed to go. Nothing's moved, fortunately for me. So I'm going to tighten it back up. Oh, that's a really bad angle. Come on, Scott. Hey, watch your fingers. And we're golden. And that's it, guys. That's all you do. I'm gonna fire up the engine, and that sound should be gone. Wow, it was a combination of two pulleys. Interesting. All right, after starting up the truck, I still have a slight chirp, but it's not a continuous one like it was before. So what that tells me is it was not just the one pulley, the belt tensioner. It's also this one here. This one here is this is original. It's got the original bearings in it, and I guarantee that that one's probably going to be one of my culprits. Chances are, if it's not that one, then it's the one directly below it. So looks like I'm gonna be replacing those. I mean, changing those things out, it's cheap, it's easy to do, but it is important that you get it done and you do it correctly. So all right, well, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys happen to find it helpful, and anyway, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Dog wants my attention. What? Go away. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. I've got more stuff coming for the Magna. I do know that I've been absent for a little while, but I've been busy. Hunting season's kicked up, and I got a lot of stuff going on. So anyway, y'all take it easy. I love you. Goodbye.
I woke up this morning, tied my boots up, 'cause I knew it was gonna be